Mr. Green will be recognized, the ranking member, for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Montoya, I would like to thank you on behalf of a good many people, the people who work over at HUD who are not associated with this. I want to thank you for not painting with a broad brush. I want to thank you for taking a sober approach to this investigation. I think it's imperative that when these kinds of investigations are conducted, that we approach it looking for facts as opposed to making allegations that can sometimes tarnish people for life. So I greatly appreciate the approach that you've taken, and I want to thank you on behalf of a good many people. I also would like to acknowledge and reiterate that you believe the range of administrative penalties are sufficient. I think that was appropriate for you to say because there are persons who could conclude that much more than the administrative penalties would be merited. But I believe that you have stated clearly that given the range, which includes firing, that those penalties are sufficient. You've indicated that the GAO and OSC have not weighed in and that it is not inappropriate for HUD to receive all of the intelligence before making a decision as to what course of conduct to pursue. This makes sense. And I just appreciate your acknowledging these things because it helps us to tie up a lot of loose ends such that we don't leave with the allegations exceeding the conclusions that have been reached. And finally, I want to thank you for indicating, and I'm going to have you indicate again, I believe that you have not found in your report that there was involvement of the White House. Is that a fair statement?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that, sir?
You have not found that there is involvement with reference to the White House in this?
No, sir, not
that's
at all.
a term that's broadly used sometimes, and just the statement can sometimes create an image of something that is not in any way correct. So your position is, after your report, the sober report, that there is no involvement of the White House. You've not found anything that in this report that would indicate this. Is this a fair statement?
That's a fair statement. There's no involvement.
All right. With that said, Mr. Chairman, I'm going to yield back the balance of my time and look forward to our second.